Alright. In the bottom right corner from Team BornGosu, it is Desperoth.
And in the top left-hand corner, green probes, it's Jesterhat.
Alright. So I don't know too much about either of these players, do you?
None at all.
Alright, so this is going to be an excellent match. I believe both these players are in like the gold plat range as well. So we're going to see a lot of solid matches today, I think.
I mean, I think what's good here is obviously you've got one EU player, NA, and I think Zerg plays very differently on the EU server, so interesting to see how Jesterhat does handle playing Zerg.
We do have a pretty standard hash first on this map. Excuse me, on this map. And Gast will be looking to get the pool pretty quickly here. Jester is going for that standard wall off on his in front of his natural. And he's going to be looking to get that expansion. Pretty standard.
I did think for a second there he was going to get the gas block with that right. No luck today.
That would have been amazing. Those are always fun to watch. Not fun to play with, of course, but as a caster we enjoy seeing those kinds of things. And the second gateway coming down from Jester looks like he wants to get some more aggression, rather than playing a little more passive macro style.
First gateway for Jesterhat opting not to go for the early side core, just banking those middle.
Get that Nexus down. Pool is almost done for a Zerg player, so we should expect to get speed. You know, speed right there, and our queen's coming down.
Right into that lead speed.
Pretty standard here, both so far from both players. Still no cybernetics core from our Protoss player. What do you think about this build from Jester? Oh, now he's getting the cyber core. Okay. Do you think he's going to be going for more aggression, or do you think he's just going to sit back and do macro?
I don't know. I've not really seen this. I mean, the Zealot coming out now as well, that pylon in the front there.
I think he might be worried about the lack of early wall up since his cybernetics core was delayed. I think he may be worried about some links coming into his base. We'll have to see what his tech of choice is.
Waiting for a production there as well. No, do you see those four links just coming across the map? See with the full buff there, not getting much done.
We do have a third hatch coming down from our Zerg player, looking to get his macro on. An excellent map vision by our Zerg player, excuse me. He's watching this third location. Looks like this overboard.
No scout at all to the base of her. We're going to reduce those links. Again, just trying to get up down that low pylon at the front.
I would like to see this overlord that's in the third of by Jester be able to get flown in, kind of get a scout, because he'll be able to seal his Templar Archives and the Robo without too much struggle. If he's willing to sacrifice the overlord once speed gets done.
Just say there's been no text count here yet so far from Zerg, so that stalker on the shore, I don't think he's going to get another opportunity now. Do you see that overlord speed finishing up?
We'll have to see.
Into the main to see the tech, I don't know.
We have an adept out on the map, looking to potentially get some scouting done. I don't think one adept's going to be able to get too much aggression done at this point in the game, but maybe force a cancel on this base.
Oh, 3 more gateways going down here for Jesterhat. I think this is going to be an all-in aspect. That overlord coming in now, straight into the natural. Oh, mainly he will get the scout on that robo. Also the Twilight counts as well, but still no visibility of those extra gateways.
How he's going to get the gates? Oh, Jester's pulling the boys. Luckily for him, there were no baneleys in that overlord, but unfortunately, our Zerg players are not going to scout these extra gateways, which is really not going to help him out with defending this.
mean, he's seen there's no gases in the natural, but other than that, what tell does he have? This is going to be an aggressive build, that's it.
I don't think he's gonna know. All he knows is the swell. He hasn't been inside the natural in a while, so. Warp gate is finished up. We are going to be getting some adepts worked in, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, he did lose that adept there in the Zerg natural for free.
It's unfortunate. Gases are coming down from our Zerg player in the natural. Going to be working to produce some more roaches, but do a large influx of drones to kind of get this third base saturated quite quickly.
Oh, more gateways coming down here now, and a forge from the Protoss player, but that Warp Prism just finishing up. We should expect any minute now if that's pushed out across the map. We'll see.
And we have the Templar archives from Jester, so looks like he's going to be going for some Archon play, I think. Do you think he's going to be going for Archon, like Charged Archon style, or do you think maybe he's going to be going for Storm?
I mean, I think Charged Archon makes more sense here. There hasn't been much of a scout tech that Zerg is playing. It's a Storm very
forces under attack.
Using that observer now, the Zerg just following that army.
We have Immortals on the way, so it looks like Jester is getting ready to be able to counter those roaches that are about to pop. Or continuing to pop. +1 melee in Carapace has been finished for our Zerg player.
The depth's coming in the main here now. I mean, for all of these gateways, we see Storm starting now on the Templar Archives as well. But all of these gateways are no aggression.
I'd love to see just a massive warp in with a warp prism. Definitely a lot of potential to have a lot of aggression. But we'll have to see what happens. Now we have 6 adepts being warped into the main. We'll see if he wants to do some sort of shade play or just take out as many of those drones as he can. There is no queen here. The queen got pulled down to the low ground to go with this big roach attack. Looks like Jester's just going to decimate this drone line.
The Zerg pulling back now with that many roaches. He's going to lose those adepts.
But still, 16 drones. That's a lot of damage for our Protoss player. Well done by Jester.
Well held there.
Meanwhile, our Protoss player finishes expansion on the 3rd and be able to get his economy going as well.
We do have Storm finishing up now in our archives. I don't know what to make of this asphyx. I expected a very strong, aggressive play. I don't know.
I'm not sure what Jester's decision making was on this play, but I mean, he's not in an awful position. His army supply isn't too much lower, and he's even on worker supply. So I think if he just continues to warp in units, he'll be able to take on these roaches. So Immortals are going to do a lot of damage on the map.
Running here, going down now. Steps the main. 6 more dropping into the natural, shaded onto the 3rd. Oh, and that shade does finish up there, but coming back now to the. No, he does go for that.
We do have the Hydralisk Den finished. There's no Hydras yet on the way. We also have the Spire, so maybe you think we're going to be seeing some more like Broodlord Corruptors, or do you think it's just going to be going for Mutalisks for some more DPS?
I mean, I don't know. I'm really not sure. Obviously, it looks like this player Jesterhat has now did 5 high Templar, but sit back at the main on that front.
This Warp Prism just hasn't been contested at all. I would have loved to see some Queens get pulled and target fire down that Warp Prism before Jester was able to react to it. But so many units have been lost. 42 drones already in this game. You think that's worth the 21 adepts?
I wouldn't say it was. It was aspects. I mean, that's a lot of and gas as well. Really, even in terms of value, those adepts aren't down. I mean, especially with that right in the main, I'd like to see a couple of Templars go down. Still, she could just back, just get a bit stuck. You see some probes coming out now. Jesterhat.
I think this is most likely a miss rally off his Nexus, which is unfortunate. So Zerg is going to be able to just catch this via probes. This is quite a big attack. Luckily, Protoss was able to scout that by sacking a couple probes. This is a big army from Desperoth. I don't know if Jester's going to be able to hold this. A lot of roaches.
He's running down to the third here. Those Archons. And still here now. Available.
These 3 Immortals are just stuck behind the mineral line. Oh no. That's really not good for Jester. I think this might be game. I don't know how Jester's going to hold.
Then merged into the Archon.
We do have Charge John. The Immortals finally are able to get out. Oh, Files just ravaged those. GG is called by Jesterhat. Game 1 will go to Desperoth. Well played, well played.